Hi guys, today we will discuss about blood pressure of human body. Blood pressure is important because the higher your blood pressure is, the higher your risk of health problems in the future. If your blood pressure is high, it is putting extra strain on your arteries and on your heart. This may also cause a heart stroke. So we will use an instrument NA-Albus 2 for measuring the non-invasive blood pressure. Also we will learn basic concepts of acquiring systolic and diastolic blood pressure. We do the connection which are 8 and 2 SIG of the analog protoboard connector, 5 volt DC power supply to 5 volt of the analog protoboard connector, ground power supply to ground of the analog protoboard connector. The lead showing that instrument is now on. Now we will open Workbench and Logger software on computer. We are taking two volunteers for the comparison of blood pressure. We will measure blood pressure in rest condition firstly. So attach the rubber hose from the cuff to the connection on the blood pressure sensor. Wrap the cuff firmly around the volunteer's arm approximately 2 cm above the elbow. Firstly, we press the start and logger button and then inflate the cuff on the volunteer's arm until a pressure between 150 to 170 mmHg is reached. When the cuff inflates to this pressure, set the bulb pump down on the table. The built-in pressure release valve will start to slowly deflate the cuff. When the pressure drops the 50, press the stop button to stop data collection. Now we can see the graph of volunteers. Actually both waves show the same graph, but when we change the exhaust rate on the top of release valve by screwdriver, the deflate time of volunteer 1 increase and the wave have reached at 50 before wave of volunteer 2. Volunteer 1 showing the systolic rate 115 and diastolic 77. So volunteer 2 showing the systolic rate 129 and diastolic rate 76. Now we have to measure the blood pressure after some activity. In this graph we will also change the exhaust rate. So the volunteer 1 shows the systolic 138 and diastolic 79. Volunteer 2 showing the systolic rate 141 and diastolic rate 81. So there are some results which show the increasing values after activity. Due to requirement of more oxygen, the heart muscle oxygen consumption increases. Heart have to pump more harder. That's why blood pressure after activity increase. The difference between the values of blood pressure of volunteers can be due to physical activity, difference in diet, emotion, sleep, eating, etc. So if exhaust rate increase, now we see the exhaust rate. If exhaust rate increase, the deflation start rapidly and blood pressure value shows. So the difference will in only in time. Now we see the standards of blood pressure. The standard of normal blood pressure is 120 systolic and 80 diastolic. If the blood pressure is from the standard value, and it will show that the some physical activity. So the conclusion is that the heart rate will be increased after physical activity. Thank you.